But we can talk about that. We can talk about the fact that I'm on life support right now.
You sound better. You sound better.
Yeah. For those wondering, welcome episode whatever this is.
Who knows?
I was down bad last week, and I am on the up and up. I guess better this week.
He's
So I
better.
had all right. I hooked up with what has been described as a rocket. What has been people are saying I'm the leader in the clubhouse. People are saying people like I've shown photos and I've gotten a response of wow, I've gotten that. I hooked up with a woman last Tuesday, I think, maybe Wednesday. Thursday evening, it's Thanksgiving time. I'm in Brooklyn. Little discomfort, larynx, the pharynx, throat area. By Saturday, it's about to there's so much swelling back there. I'm having issues breathing. And so I go to the doctor and the doctor goes, I'm like, hey, I know I don't have a fever, but this is definitely strep. I know what this is. This is definitely strep. I could see got some blister, got a white spot going on back there. The swelling, this is strep 100%. And he's like, okay, yeah, we'll do a strep test then. Sounds good. I paid $50 for him to do a strep test on me to tell me, yeah, just go home and take a Tylenol. Really nothing we can do for you. You tested negative for strep. I get a call 2 days later, Tuesday. I got a call on Tuesday. They go, hey, this is the local office. Just wanted you to know that your test result did come back and you tested positive for strep.
You're like, thanks, bro.
This is after the doctor told me I didn't test positive for strep. This is after the first results came back and they sent me an email saying I didn't test positive for strep. And then they ran it through the Petri dish again. And they're like, oh, our bad. It was strep. Let's call in an antibiotic for you. And by that time, everything is basically like healed. Yeah. Obviously, I'm having difficulty speaking, but this happens to me all the time. I have a hard time talking. I got bad larynx. Bad vocal cords. Probably not good for my career. But
I was gonna say maybe not the strongest choice for your career, but whatever. We'll roll through
it. This is not good for my ego. At the fact that I can sit at home and diagnose myself, go into a doctor's office and say, here are my symptoms X, Y, and Z, and I think it's either this or this. And he goes, okay, well, let's test for that. Well, it's not that. Well, here's the deal, guy. It is. So all that medical school training you did, and I don't know what medical school training you did to get to urgent care, but I mean, I was off sheer will and Googling, and I pretty much diagnosed myself to a T, nailed it. But I'm here today, and Yinzer checked on me, and thank you very much for checking on me.
That's what people were wondering. People were saying, when's the pod coming out? I'm like, I don't think Frank can talk, and it's hard to do an audio podcast when one of the people can't talk.
I had no voice; it was gone.
That makes it difficult. And I did call him, and I was like, holy shit, you sound fucking terrible.
Yeah.
But
the larynx.
The good news is this crazy journey. It's not coming to an end, but it's coming to. We started in August with preseason. We're now here on the final week. We're in championship week.
A new season is upon us.
The bowl season's here. We love the bowl season. Championship season's here. We love that. Frankie, if you will, I'll do a quick recap. It's kind of hard to remember from 2 weeks ago, but I think I got it.
Okay.
All right.
I want to talk about what happened last week too. While you're after this,
I got destroyed. Thank God.
Buddy, we'll talk about it.
Well, so fucking bad. So 2 weeks ago, just to go back. So I was 2-2. I hit my 2-unit play. So I am currently sitting at 8.85 units. Great. Frankie Dimes 1-3. We don't love it, but we're still above water. Frankie's sitting at 4.25 units on the year.
How'd I go down 4 units?
Actually, you went down 3 units. 3 units.
Thank you.
3 units. So you're at 4.25. I'm at 8.85. We're still up over 13 units on the year. We're probably going to finish, regardless of what happens with these picks, up units. And that's what we want to do at the beginning of the year. So
dang, we were up like 25 at one point.
At one point, I think we were up 43.4 units combined.
We're literally what's gonna happen is like we're gonna have like a slightly below average week this week, and then bowl season comes and it's gonna be a crapshoot, and we're just gonna get pummeled. And we are the gambling version of FTX. Like if you bought into us, like you made a killing, but if you stuck, you were like you're down. This
has been nothing but a fucking pump and dump this entire time. We've been running it the whole time. Just an elaborate fucking Ponzi scheme. But
dude, I mean, you know what pisses me off the most?
What pisses you off the most?
Yinzer, I went 6-0 on Saturday. Went into the bird cage. 6-0 on Saturday, documented on my Action app.
Yeah.
Confirmed. I even threw a college basketball pick in there. Guess what? Nailed it.
Nailed it.
My lone bet that I made for the World Cup, USA to get out of the group stage, plus 100 odds,
That
doubled
hit.
it. Money.
That hit.
I tell you what my saving grace is this season. I tell you what it is.
Sir, I'm ready for
The
it.
biggest play of my life was West Virginia team total wins. And we got a push.
Some of us did.
And you got crushed.
Some of us did. I will tell you this. I didn't have a bad gambling week just because the shit I was losing was literally just fucking ridiculous. Like I don't even know how to handle it. But I had this is when I actually stopped betting on the World Cup. I needed to hit. I had like a 14 parlay, and the last leg was over 1 goal in the Portugal. I think it's Portugal Ghana. I needed 1 goal. 0-0 at the half. They scored 5 goals and 1 got wiped off in the second half. They scored 6 fucking goals. And I was like, I couldn't get one. Fucking Ronaldo, that gorgeous Adonis of a man, couldn't bury one for me.
Just running up the score on you.
And I was like, you know what? Maybe this isn't for me. Maybe betting on a sport you know nothing about every 4 years isn't for you. But goddamn that I try. I flew close. The only bet I would have won was our buddy texted me a bet at like 6 a.m. And I was like, there's no way I get this bet in because you're not up and I'm not driving to fucking Indiana.
I could have been up. I was sick. I didn't really sleep.
You might have. He texted me at 6 a.m. He's like, I think Japan has a good chance of beating Germany today. I was like, all right, cool. And I went back to bed and I woke up. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
They did it. Yeah.
He called it. I said, Japan hasn't launched a sneak attack like that in like 60 fucking years.
Oh,
so.
Nice one. I like that.
That's some low hanging fruit. I've had some pent up aggression from the last 2 weeks. But I mean, the World Cup, USA, real quick before we get into the picks, USA Netherlands. Is there any chance we win?
Yeah, absolutely.
So?
Netherlands very good like team ball, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I know it's soccer and there's always like a team thing, but like the stars for them are not like game breakers. Their best player is like their center back defender. So it's like and we already can't score, so
no, there's just nobody up front that can do anything. I mean, it's pretty terrifying, but I'm
excited though. Here's what I'm upset about.
Let me hear it.
Is I'm trying to get together with my old roommates and a group of friends to watch the game on Saturday morning. All of us live in Manhattan.
Yeah.
This is where the NYC portion of DJNYC is going to get, as Elton John says, the bitch is back. I'm gonna get upset about it.
Bring it home, baby.
And explain to me why on God's green earth we would get a reservation for a table for a bar in Brooklyn when we all live in Manhattan. Explain that to me. And a lot of us, I'd say 3 out of the 4, live in the upper part of Manhattan, upper east or upper west. And so Brooklyn is not close. I don't know why we're doing this, but apparently we're doing it. I really don't want to, but I haven't seen my old roommates in so long. They're good pals.
You got to do it.
I might have it's gonna be 10 a.m. I might have 1 beer. I'm not built like I used to be.
Don't be tapping out yet.
Yinzer, I'm tapping out.
I mean, I'm gonna be up there. I'm gonna be boozing at like 9 a.m. I'm gonna be in I'll be in Cincy somewhere. I don't know where, but I'll be boozing.
Are you going somewhere to watch the game?
Yeah. I think the plan is we're gonna go somewhere kind of near like not Oakley. Fucking girls gonna go do some Pilates. I'm gonna go to the bar and drink.
Dude, you got it made, pal.
Got it made. Listen, and then we'll meet up, have a couple beers, watch that, go to the Mountaineer game on Saturday. It's a pretty good life.
Oh, yeah. They're at Xavier.
Yep.
That's going to be a fun game, man. We win that, we're definitely ranked.
I didn't know how good Xavier really was. And I was looking because I thought it was going to be like, I thought we were going to cakewalk. And I'm like, no, we're not going to cakewalk into this. So
Xavier, normally a good program.
Fucking basketball team's looking good, but we'll get into that another day. That'll be the DJNYC College Basketball March Madness preview.
Oh my God.
You want to see money get lost?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you mean the DJNYC Burn Your Money episode?
That's the Fade podcast. Everything I tell you.
Yeah, honestly, that is the Fade podcast. Because you have Yinzer sweating out like $600, like minus 600 favorites at a bar.
Mm-hmm. If you as a favorite get my bet, just know you're either gonna lose, or you're gonna sweat it out. It's gonna come down.
You're not beating somebody down. You're winning close, or you're getting your ass kicked.
I'm like, Florida Gulf Coast. What the fuck is that? No way.
Actually, big connection, Florida Gulf Coast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, big connection. The first two ever basketball recruits when they were forming a program in the 90s were from, or maybe early 2000s, were from my hometown, actually my high school. And then when they went on that tournament run in like 2012, Dunk City, FGCU,
Dunk City, yeah.
the catalyst of that team, Chase Feeler, from my hometown, from my high school, was friends with my sister. Actually toilet papered my house when he was in high school.
That's a deep connection right there.
That's a deep connection. So that's my favorite Atlantic Sun team.
FGC. Always have a soft spot for the guy.
Always, yeah. Whenever they whoop up on NJIT, yeah.
You love it. Well, I don't know. What do you want to get into? What's new? What's going on? What's happened the past couple weeks? Do you want to do some picks? Where do you want to go?
Yeah, dude. Let's talk about it, man. I went on a date Tuesday.
This is separate than the chick that the smoke show. You already took her out.
No, that's her.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn, Frank's working quick. All right, go ahead.
So she's cool, had a lot of connections. She's from West Virginia, went to West Virginia. It's easy. Like somebody asked me, so after my basketball game the other night, I was walking home with a couple of my teammates and they go, "Is this the hottest chick you've ever hooked up with?" And the other one said, "It's the hottest chick anyone has ever hooked up with." Wow. And I was like, little stride of pride. It made me feel good about myself. She's probably listening to this because she said she creeped on all my stuff. So.
That's a powerful statement by that guy.
Yeah.
I would appreciate that.
But a man of honor. But so we're at bar number 1, and I went into the situation as like a game manager quarterback. Mm-hmm. Like I'm like Taylor Heineke in this thing. I'm Dinkin like hand it off, little, nothing crazy, manage the clock. And then when I found out that we live in the same neighborhood and we live like 5 blocks away from each other,
then you're starting to test the defense a little bit.
Then it's like play action deep ball. Like yeah. I think at one point like I heard somebody I was like macking game and I heard like the bartender yell pass. Like I think like he knew it was coming. Like
he knew it was coming. I mean, that's okay. Listen, you look off your first read and you just see what's going, and she's feeling it, and then. So first date, first night, you're smacking, right? That's what it went.
Sure.
So, okay. I mean, I'm not mad about it.
Yeah. Smacking. Oh man, this is. I just can't. It's tough to reveal this side of me.
You already talked about it like 3 times. What? Because I said it.
You just use different verbiage than I do.
Oh, okay. Here, what do you want me to? Oh, like your New York friends. Oh, you went home and made love. What do you want me to say?
Made love? No. What are you talking about? Come on.
Somewhere between.
However,
sneaky link.
There you go. However, come Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I haven't texted this chick since Sunday. I just texted her just now actually and asked her what her deal was on this weekend.
What's your deal?
What's your deal? But I got a message from a local bartender who's on Hinge, and I used to go to that bar. And she messaged me and she was like, "Oh, we meet again." And I was like, "Oh, okay, what's up?" And now she's like sending me like thick Instagram messages telling me like detailed plans of when and where she's going to be. Like basically she wants me.
I mean, listen, try to throw some nudies in the chat. I don't know.
Yo, careful now. But
I'm saying.
Basically, I'm posing the question to you. Enough bragging on myself. I'm posing the question to you.
Yeah.
Do I play it safe and just continue to just like maybe hope that like something is cultivated with girl number 1, or just say like you're young in the city, do whatever you want, go with girl number 2 for a day?
We've said it since the beginning. Girls are like quarterbacks. If you have 2, you have 0. So if you're trying to pursue any, I don't know. I would say, listen, first of all, you're not dating any of these. You're not tied down to these. So there's no wrong answer. You're not doing anything wrong. But I mean, the thing is, if you ever want these to go past just a sneaky link, you got to commit even a little bit. So I'm going to say you stay with number 1. If this girl's wild enough to hit up DMs, out of the air, she's probably going to be there in 2 weeks. Probably not going anywhere.
Okay. Okay.
So I would say stick with number 1. That's
like girl number 2. Girl number 2 is really cool. Emo goth tattoo vibes.
Still going to be, yeah, because there's none of those in New York City.
She was posting lingerie photos on her Instagram story.
So what you're saying is she's probably, super wholesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say my vote, I'm going to say stick with number 1. That's me.
Okay.
It's coming from me.
Okay.
A veteran hand. a solid. You want to talk about a game manager? I'm in the bullpen. I can eat some innings.
Innings eater.
Innings,
Nice.
big innings eater. I'll get you through five,
A number 4 in the rotation.
5, 6, 7 innings. I'm good. 8. No. Arm starts to doing one of these.
Yeah. Well, now but I'm just happy to get you to the 6th. I'm just happy to get you there.
That's all I need you to get me to. What are you doing down there?
Need you to get me to the 6th. We got the pin to back you up.
That's all I need. That's all I need.
All right, so we're sticking with 1. Okay, that's fine.
That's what I would say. I mean, why? What are you into? You already cut this girl loose already?
No. Listen. Girls are weird, as we all know, but like, we had a good conversation over the weekend, and then it's like we don't talk for a few days, but then she likes my Instagram. It's all up in the air. Also, she texted me out of the blue on like Sunday, and she goes, "Do you really think I'm a shallow person?"
Yeah, but you said something before though. She didn't say it out of the blue. You probably said it.
I was joking.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter. That's why I don't joke about that shit. Doesn't matter how you say it.
But like she said, I swear she said something like, "Oh, you're a comedian. I thought you were supposed to be funny." And I was like, "Oh, you're a model. I thought you were supposed to be shallow." Like that's what it was.
Let me tell you, Frankie, and there's some wise words that was passed along to me. Every girl you talk to, every word you say to them is going to be remembered in the head like it's written from a transcript. Doesn't matter how you fucking say it. Doesn't matter how you say it. Also, bro, sometimes listen, you got to just take the L. Be like, "Oh, you're comedian. I thought you're funny," and just be like, "Huh, that's what a lot of people think."
I'm not taking the L.
See? You can either be right or happy. You'll learn that eventually. You can fucking be right or happy.
You can either be right or happy.
Listen.
Speaking of either being right or being happy, we've retained Neil Brown.
I don't get it. The dirt this guy must have on the athletic department.
He doesn't have dirt.
What the fuck? Here's what I don't get. How does your boss get fired and you don't? Like, how are you so bad that you got your boss fired and then you keep your job? Just in general.
Because the boss gave him the deal that was it's like undoable. Like it's like I guess it's too big.
It's not that big.
It's kind of big. For West Virginia, it's kind of big. Dude, it's big. It's worse than Brian Harson's at Auburn.
Yeah, I mean, but they already moved on from him.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. It's just, honestly, I don't, and I know it's going to happen. They're going to bring all these recruits in. They're going to come back next year.
Transfer portals open up.
And we're going to be even worse than we are this year because there's no way. This is the best talented team he's had. We're going to win 3 or 4 games next year. We have Penn State next year. Big 12 is going to be tough again. We're in 3 or 4 games. And then he'll get fired.
We're beating Pitt. Pitt's going to stink.
He'll beat Pitt, which will be good. We need to beat Pitt. If he loses to Pitt, and he'll be tarmacked at his own stadium. They'll just be like,
yeah, tarmac him at home. Yeah,
they'll get him on a jet just to fire him as he gets off. But honestly, this is definitely the lowest. Like even last year, I get really excited about the year. I was like, you know what, we got a good quarterback, we got a good team.
Yeah,
heroes in. They brought a lot of good big impact.
Yeah, like let's win 8 games. Let's at least be fun to watch.
This is the least amount of West Virginia football I watched. I went to Mario's Fishbowl in Morgantown last Saturday, and I pretty much watched the Ohio State Michigan game the entire time, and the West Virginia game was on the TV next to me.
Dang.
I don't really care about them. I don't know why I don't want to watch them.
You want to hear? I got a little inside scoop from the athletic department. You want to hear it?
Sure.
So we're supposed to open up the year at Penn State.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good odds that we move the Duquesne game up to week 0, so we have a tune-up beforehand.
Can you move schedules already?
It's Duquesne. It's an FCS.
Oh.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, although I will say, if they play if Duquesne plays, I'll go watch that game. I'll go watch that tune-up game. But it's just like, I don't know. They're going to get killed by Penn State, and by then the year's over because we're going to get slaughtered, and I don't want to watch it. Like, I don't care.
Come on.
Dude, they're not going to do anything with him. He's not a good coach. He's terrible. The
only thing that we have the ability to do, listen, we're Mountaineers in the media. We should be having these guys' backs.
Yeah, I'm a Mountaineer fan, and he's literally, that'd be like, oh, I'm a big fan of my dog, and you're just like, oh, this guy's like killing him. You're like, oh, he's just walking him. He's literally killing him.
This is not a professional organization. Wink, wink. We don't have the ability to plus they're not grown adults. Like they're kids with
I like West Virginia. I don't like Neil Brown.
The only thing we can do is just be positive, because if we be negative and people tweet at players, people tweet at recruits, and negativity just breeds negativity, and everyone's like, oh, West Virginia is toxic. We don't want to be that.
Good. They need some. You know what else is toxic? Alabama, and they're really fucking good. You know what else is toxic? Texas, and they're really fucking good every year in and out.
No, they're not. Texas is not good every year.
At least they're spending money. Bring me the toxicity.
I'd rather be broke and suck than have the richest facilities and suck.
I'd love to be Alabama for a year. I'd love it. I'd be.
I tell you what, fan base is really pissing me off.
What is it?
Ohio State.
Yeah, they're
because first off, you got worked by Michigan 2 years in a row.
Shocked by the Michigan game.
I was all over that. I
thought Ohio State was going to kill them.
All over Michigan.
I don't see why. Michigan's fucking hasn't almost lost like 2 big games. They're missing their best player. How they worked Ohio State's beyond me. And I watched the game.
Ohio State had horrible run fit, but the thing about Ohio State that pisses me off. Okay, first off, for reference, I grew up in West Virginia on the border, right next to Ohio. So many people that I grew up with cheered for Ohio State, and that made no sense to me because that's not us at all. And they did that because they're fair weather bandwagon fans. The thing that bothers me about them now is, for the better part of a decade, 8 years, you beat Michigan like a drum and got to gallivant and celebrate and what have you. And that's great. And Michigan does it twice. And you want to fire Ryan Day.
Come on down. We'll take him.
I'll take him right now. I'll take him every day of the week and twice on Sunday.
Columbus in 2 hours. I'll get him right now.
Yeah. Can you get a PJ chartered up for him, please?
The Jeep Gladiator is the best I can do on short notice.
Okay, well, that'll work.
I can get him.
But like you see how like toxic that is. They're like, fire Ryan Day. Bro, you're winning 11 games a year. Like, shut up.
Also, you're missing you're missing not your 2 best, but 2 impact receivers. You're missing some players on defense. Like, this wasn't your healthiest team. Should he have won? I think so, but you're still going to be a 10-11 game win next year, in the national championship hunt, but
you're going to get great player. That's not going to stop.
I mean, is any team, Georgia's going to kill everybody, right?
Probably.
I mean, is this even going to be competition? Because TCU is not going to win. USC is not going to win. Georgia will kill Michigan.
I have to eat crow. I have to eat crow because in the preseason pod I said it, Georgia wasn't going to repeat.
We both liked Alabama, which honestly, I mean, I watched a lot of Alabama. I don't really know where they're. I'm guessing they just the impact receivers weren't there, but
that's true. They didn't have a wide receiver room full of NFL stars.
Yeah, the impact receivers weren't there, but the defense was supposed to be all time, and they got destroyed by Tennessee. Destroyed. I mean, just taken part by part. But
I watched a lot of that game, and I can't believe that field goal went in at the end, though.
I remember I was watching it. I remember I was watching some bar and I could barely see the TV, and I'm like, "Oh, he missed it." And I was like, "Get the fuck out of here!" That went through. But
I was at a German beer hall, and this guy was playing Country Roads on the guitar. It was pretty sick.
I was at a place called Delwood.
Remember? Sounds interesting.
Wasn't a bad time. Good food.
So we're both on Georgia then to win the national title.
100%. What are the odds on that? It's got to be like huge minus negative number.
I can look it up for you real quick.
Look it up.
There's no way that they're not favored by at least. If you had to ballpark
minus 177, that's
minus 177. Well, yeah. What's the point of me even looking it up if you're just going to do that? Yeah.
Just quick on the trigger.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Always.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Always. That's my Yelp scores. But
what do you like? What do you like in CC week?
Ready to get into the picks?
Let's do the picks. What do you like in CC week? Right, I don't know how much time we have. It doesn't tell me.
What do we got?
It doesn't tell me, but it's fine.
It'll tell us. All right, I only got 3 picks this week. Like, I'm going to end the year up money. So I'm at 8.85.
Don't.
I'm going to take 3 picks.
Is this really what we're doing?
How many do you have?
4.
Oh, can I have 3?
But I know, but what I'm saying is you want to end the year out at plus money. Are you kneeling the football?
I am kneeling the ball.
No, that's soft.
I'm risking 4 units.
I'm going to go crazy in bowl season and playoffs so I don't have to watch 13-9 again.
It's true. I didn't know we were taking it through the bowl season.
We don't have to, but I mean, those are games and we're betting on them.
That's fine. If we do a bowl podcast, if we do it on camera, it counts. I'm still only doing 3 picks right now.
I mean, I just like if you came at, I was low key gonna be upset if you came in here and you're like, I don't really like anything. I'm only taking one, and I'm just gonna take my units and go home.
I'm taking
Taking
4
my
units.
ball and going home.
There's only 12 games, so I'm taking a quarter of the games.
Did you know that there's a regular season game this week?
Yeah, it's Buffalo, right?
Buffalo and Akron, which
Yeah.
I love, but I can't touch it because I'm in New York.
Yeah, I like Buffalo. But all right, I'm gonna do my pick right now.
I got 4.
All right, I got 3. I'm gonna start off with Michigan over 52 against Purdue.
Okay.
I think Michigan's actually gonna stomp them. And it's been historic on the pod. Every time I'm against Purdue, Purdue wins. I don't think they have it in them this week, but I think Purdue can keep it close. I think 52 is not a crazy one. I could see this being Michigan 40-24 or something like that. I think this is getting to 60. So I was thinking this is going to be about 56. For 1 unit, give me Michigan over 52. I also like Michigan minus 17, but I like the over a little bit more.
Okay. My first pick is under 56.5, Tulane and UCF. Fading the public on that.
Under Tulane?
Here's the thing. Tulane, I think what they're going to try to, this is actual and a little bit of analysis here. UCF is still high tempo, up speed, and Tulane obviously is in like the modern shotgun triple, which I can't believe Willie Fritz did not get the Georgia Tech job.
Yeah.
If Willie Fritz is available next year, would not hate that.
No.
Because the blueprint is out for West Virginia football to succeed, and it's Major Harris and it's Pat White, and it's not trying to, I mean, yeah, you had a little bit of success with Geno, but you also had Tavon and Stedman, who are NFL receivers.
You saw a little Garrett Green before he went out. He looked good.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The blueprint is out there. A running quarterback, that extra little wrinkle, it just works for smaller schools. So under 50, Tulane's going to run the football. Under 56.5, Tulane UCF.
All right, I'm gonna go to the MAC. I'm gonna go Ohio +3.
Dude, we have a future on Toledo.
I'm gonna listen. Well, Toledo for 2 things. One, Toledo's quarterback's probably not gonna play.
Okay,
he's a big part of the engine. The second thing is,
You think?
What? I think what?
The starting quarterback, is a big part of the engine.
Well, fuck, he runs and passes. So I'm saying he's a bigger.
I'm saying, yeah, of course.
I mean, but usually, like even backup quarterbacks aren't a big deal. You can replace it, but if the guy runs as much as he does, and a lot of the motion is him, but also Toledo, which listen,
he got hurt in that San Diego State game too. I bet on that.
Toledo has been disappointing this year for me. They've set down a lot of big games, so I'm fading them right now. I haven't liked what I've seen. If the quarterback doesn't play, I think Ohio is a sure thing. I was thinking about teasing it, but 1 unit, Ohio +3. I'm sick of watching Toledo squander opportunities, and with the quarterback out, I don't think there's any chance they win.
I have $27 on Toledo at 380. If I win, I win $102.
Hope you win.
That'd be great.
I hope you win.
I had a really good gambling week. I've already bought Christmas gifts for my family. I'll tell you the weirdest bet that I have in my open right now is Oregon State -150 to have more wins than the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, we were laughing that was going to be so easy at the beginning of the year.
I know. And then the Seahawks end up being like
one of the best teams.
Respectable. I think it's still going to be fine because I think Oregon State got 8, maybe 9 wins this year.
Yeah.
What is Seattle at right now? Hold on. I'm looking. Are they in a Seattle's 6-5? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I was like, Seattle's in the hunt, dude. That's fucking nuts. But yeah. What's your number 2? I remember talking about that bet. That's so funny.
My number 2 pick is under 65 UNC and Clemson.
You're just playing you've been playing nothing but unders for like 4 weeks straight.
Listen, it worked last week. I went 6-0. But fans will never see that.
No, they won't. All right, under 65. Give me another one because I only got 3 picks. So give me another one.
Do you have anything for the Big 12 game?
No.
Okay. I'm going to go with the Horned Frogs.
TCU
at 2.5. You get me under a field goal. I understand these next 2 picks are very public plays, but I like it. I mean, dude.
1 unit play?
Yeah. There's a reason they're there.
Yeah, that's true.
Crown their ass.
All right. My last one, I think we might have the same one. USC -2.5, 2 units.
Dude, play. It is.
Yeah. USC.
Should we double up?
I'm playing 2 units on it.
I'll put 2 on it.
Okay, you put 2 on it. I'm playing 2 units on it for the sole reason of these 2 teams already met, but USC is in a much better position. I don't think Utah is the same team. Rising's banged up. The defense isn't going to be as physical. USC is really hitting their stride. I think USC cruises. This is the game where USC wins and stamps the Heisman winner. So I think USC minus 2.5.
Yeah, that's crazy. Caleb Williams Heisman odds at the beginning of the year were crazy.
He's minus, what is he? Minus like, I think he's like minus 250. He's a minus favorite now.
At the beginning of the year, before the
Yeah.
season started, it was crazy.
Yeah. So, I mean, give me him, and I think we like it for the same way. So, I'm going to get you down for 2 units. I'm down for 2 units as well on USC minus 2.5.
Let's go.
So, quick recap. I have Michigan over 52, Ohio plus 3, USC minus 2.5. That's for 2 units. Frankie's got under Tulane 57, 1 unit, under 65 Clemson, 1 unit, TCU minus 2.5, 1 unit, and USC minus 2.5, 2 unit play. So
we got some transfer news.
Let me hear. What is it?
Cade McNamara
to Iowa, right?
To Iowa.
I can't think of a more boring quarterback and a more boring fucking system.
They're gonna get more than like 5 yards.
Cade was like, "Where can I go with a more anemic offense in Michigan?" He's like, "Oh, fucking Iowa."
Did you see the other college football news? I mean, there's a bunch, but like, did you see the college football news about Florida Atlantic?
No, what they do?
They hired Tom Herman.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
How do they keep getting such big fucking coaches?
Dude, Willie Taggart stunk everywhere.
I know, but they had Kiffin, right?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. But still, to get like, those are 3 big coaches. Like,
I mean,
bigger fucking coach West Virginia.
Boca Raton, man.
Guess so. Listen, I take Herman over fucking Neil Brown's.
No, I'm not taking Herman over Neil Brown.
Hook him.
No. It wasn't him that was like, okay, cool, hook him.
Cool.
That was him. Like, somebody said, like, you're cheating on your wife. And he's like, okay, cool, hook him.
Cool, hook him. Listen, I would take that.
Hold on. This is some in the weeds college football stuff. Wasn't Tom Herman the guy that hired the special teams coach that like fell in love? Huh?
The monkey.
He fell in love with a stripper or something like that.
I think it was. I think that was the Herman era, or was it the Sark era?
I think it was Herman. Hold on. There it is.
Was it him?
Pole Assassin?
Pole Assassin. That was the name.
Oh my god.
Was Pole Assassin the stripper or the monkey?
Pole Assassin was the stripper.
Oh, great name.
Oh, wait. All right. A Texas football assistant coach's girlfriend, a former stripper who went by the name Pole Assassin, allegedly bit a child. Where's the monkey? What's the monkey have to do with this? Oh, it was bitten. It was bitten by her monkey.
That's what it was.
The coach's name is Jeff Banks. I think he's like a special teams guy. This guy looks like Ron Rivera. No, this guy looks like Dan Snyder, actually.
Dude, bring him to West Virginia right now. We need more monkeys running around here biting strippers.
Come to the Dub V.
Well, I mean, championship week, West Virginia's not in it. Wouldn't have believed that at the beginning of the year. Well, that's towards our prediction. So we're a little crestfallen by this, but
wow. I mean, this is a shock. This is a shocking defeat for us Mountaineer faithful. Never to see the Big 12 championship. Wow.
Thought I'd be a lot busier this weekend. I thought I was booking this off. I was zeroing off of my calendar. I was like, honey, I can't do anything.
I did. I put this in pen. I tell you what is Big 12's going to pods, right? Not divisions.
I think maybe when Oklahoma leaves.
Whatever that is. But
yeah,
I'm telling you, man, Cincinnati losing Fickle.
That's big. People around here are not happy. And
UCF being whatever.
Yeah.
We got a shot, man. To at least run our pod or run our division. Like, we got a shot.
You're way more optimistic than me.
Iowa State's probably going to be in there. Kansas State, maybe.
I'm happy.
Got a shot. Dude, just a chip in a chair.
I guess.
Be somebody.
I guess. You're more optimistic than me.
Yeah, I'm younger than you, too.
It's true. What does that mean?
I'm just saying, you've seen more. You've seen more worlds of hurt.
13-9, I lived it. I was there.
I mean, I also lived it. I cried that night. I was a kid.
Yeah, you were a child. I was a man. It bathed over me. It formed me.
I was born in the darkness. You merely adopted it.
Yeah, I fucking had to sit there and watch that shit in the stadium. It's fucking terrible.
Oh, you watched it in the stadium?
Fuck yeah.
What were things that were being said in the stadium during that game?
It was. What
was the most like irrational thing that you saw somebody say? Were you in college at the time or high school?
No, I was young. That was 07, right?
Yeah.
I was like middle school. Maybe I was a freshman in high school.
Okay.
I feel like I was in 8th grade, but maybe I was a freshman.
Okay.
No, I was freshman. What up, fresh meat? Yeah, it's freshman. Um, honestly, it was the quietest I've ever been to any game after.
Really?
It wasn't even like literally it wasn't any anger or anything. Like I'll never forget people just walking by and it sounded like you were at like in church. Quiet. Like you were at a hanging.
Well, people need to understand, West Virginian fans need to understand is those years where we were great,
Yeah.
we played nobody.
Yeah, which I love. I'll go back to that right now.
Yeah, let's play nobody.
Enough
of this 10 G5 stuff.
Fuck that. Let me beat up on Rutgers every week. Rutgers,
yeah, please.
Syracuse.
Yeah, we literally playing Rutgers, Syracuse, UConn, and then we'd have like a non-con against like Wofford or Wofford and
Louisville, and then you'd have like a big game against Miami, and you're up for it. Pitt was a big game every year.
Yeah, you only have to get up for one game.
Yeah, I loved it. But
those battles against ECU were tough though. They always had our number.
Yeah. ECU, but yeah, bring me back to those days, please.
All right. Prediction real quick. How do you think West Virginia basketball does this year? And then we got 2 minutes left. You think we make the tournament?
Oh yeah. I was gonna say 7 seed.
Ooh.
This team could do so much. We'll see. Maybe they'll get humbled in Big 12 play. But they played Purdue tougher than Duke and Gonzaga did.
And we did. And bro, when we get Perez.
Yeah. Honestly, I think Huggins likes this team more than any team he's had in a long time.
He likes these guys.
I mean, they hustle. There's a lot of guys that do a lot of things. We're a tough matchup every time. We're balanced. If we're making our shots, and it's not like where we can't shoot, it's like we have some shooters. If Perez can come in and give us another 12, 13 points, yeah, that's a tournament.
And he's a menace defensively too. I mean, he's a Bronx guy.
So's Toussaint.
Yeah, I know. I work with a guy that grew up with Toussaint in the Bronx.
Toussaint's a beast.
I showed him, he goes, oh, y'all got Toussaint? Like, I was like, yeah, we got Toussaint now. He's like, oh, word. Like,
but no, I think 7 seed. We'll see how we look against Xavier this week. I'll be in attendance. I'm gonna be loud as fuck. I'm fired up for the game.
Are you courtside?
Not courtside. I'm in row A.
Wait till DGNYC pops off and they get us courtside at the Coliseum.
Be me, Pat McAfee, and 430-pound Kevin Pittsnoggle.
And I'm gonna wear my drippiest quarter zip polo shirt.
That's too much sauce.
And you're gonna wear a Jerry West jersey. That's like you're gonna wear a tall tee and a Jerry West jersey.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make them play Soldier Boy the entire time.
Yeah,
so crank it. I'm just like fucking crank it in the fucking
cranking the Soldier Boy.
Dude, I'll be like, ooh. Oh shit. We got less than a minute.
All right. Good episode. Love you, pal. I'll talk to you later.
Love you. Let's get some
Bye.
W's. Peace.
Oh, wait.